The Mountain Adventure. Part 1. It was a bright Saturday morning. The sun was shining, and the sky was clear. A group of 4 friends, Anna, Tom, Sarah, and David, decided to go on a mountain walk. They loved nature and wanted to explore the beautiful mountains near their town. They'd packed their bags with food, water, maps, and first aid kits. Everyone wore comfortable shoes and warm clothes because the weather could change quickly in the mountains. They were very excited about the adventure. Anna was the leader of the group. She had experience in hiking and knew many safe paths. Tom carried the heavy backpack with food and water. Sarah brought a camera to take pictures of the beautiful views. David was responsible for reading the map and making sure they followed the correct path. At 8 o'clock they started their walk. The path was narrow but safe. Birds were singing, and the fresh air smelled of flowers and trees. The friends talked and laughed as they walked up the mountain. After walking for an hour, they reached a small waterfall. The water was clear and cold. They stopped to rest and take pictures. Sarah took many photos of the waterfall, the trees, and her friends. "This is beautiful," she said. "Let's continue," said Anna. "We still have a long way to go." They followed the path higher up the mountain. The trees became smaller, and the air was cooler. Suddenly, Tom saw something moving in the bushes. "What is that?" he asked. Everyone stopped. They looked carefully. A small deer came out of the bushes. It looked at them for a moment, then ran away quickly. "That was amazing," said David. "I have never seen a deer so close." The friends continued walking. The path became steeper, and they walked more slowly. They helped each other climb over rocks and cross small streams. After a few more hours, they reached a flat area with a wonderful view of the valley below. They decided to stop for lunch. They sat on the grass, ate sandwiches, and drank water. The sun was warm and a gentle wind blew. "This is the best day ever," said Sarah. "Yes, but we still need to reach the top," said Anna. "Let's keep going after a short rest." Part 2. After their lunch break. The friends packed their things and started walking again. The path became more difficult. Large rocks blocked their way, and they had to climb carefully. Anna helped Sarah when she slipped on a stone. "Be careful," Anna said. "The rocks can be slippery. Okay." Sarah answered with a smile. They moved slowly but steadily. As they climbed higher, they could see more of the mountains around them. Snow covered some of the highest peaks. The wind grew stronger, and they had to hold their jackets tight. After another hour, they saw a sign that said Eagle Rock 2 kilometers. Eagle Rock was the top of the mountain. They were getting close. "Only 2 more kilometers," Tom said. "We can do it." They continued walking, but suddenly dark clouds appeared in the sky. The wind became colder, and it started to rain lightly. "Oh no, the weather is changing," said David. "Should we go back?" Anna looked at the sky. "I think we can reach the top quickly, and then go down before the rain gets worse." The friends agreed and hurried up the path. They walked faster but carefully, watching their steps on the wet rocks. Finally, they reached Eagle Rock. The view was breathtaking. They could see forests, rivers, and small towns far below. Sarah quickly took pictures before the rain got heavier. Suddenly, they heard a loud noise. A flash of lightning lit up the sky, followed by thunder. Dot, we need to go down now, shouted Anna. The friends started walking down the mountain quickly. The rain made the path slippery, and the wind was strong. They held hands to help each other stay safe. After some time, they found a small cave near the path. They decided to wait inside until the storm passed. The cave was dry and safe. They sat down, drank water, and ate some snacks. The storm continued outside. Thunder roared, and lightning flashed across the sky. I'm glad we found this cave, said Sarah. It's scary out there, Dot, yes, but we're safe here, said Anna. We will wait until it's safe to continue. Part 3. The friends waited in the cave while the storm raged outside. The rain hit the ground hard, and the wind howled through the trees. They talked quietly to keep their spirits. Hi, Dot, do you think the storm will last long? Asked Tom. I hope not, said Anna. Usually mountain storms don't last very long. But we must be patient. David looked at his watch. We've been here for almost an hour. The rain is slowing down. They listened carefully. The thunder was now far away, and the rain was lighter. The sky slowly became brighter. It's safe to go now, said Anna. Let's move carefully. The friends left the cave and started walking down the mountain. The path was still wet, and they walked slowly to avoid slipping. The air smelled fresh after the rain, and birds began to sing again. Dot, as they continued their walk, they saw a beautiful rainbow across the sky. Wow, look at that rainbow, Sarah said excitedly. It's like a reward for our adventure, said David. The friends felt happy and proud. They had faced a storm and stayed safe. Now they could enjoy the beauty of nature again. After walking for another hour, they reached a small wooden bridge over a stream. The water was higher than before because of the rain, but the bridge was strong. One by one they crossed the bridge carefully. Tom held Sarah's hand to help her. Thank you, Tom, she said. You're a great friend. Finally, they reached the bottom of the mountain. The sun was shining again, and the clouds were gone. We did it, shouted David. We finished our mountain adventure. They all smiled and gave each other high fives. Let's take one last picture to remember this day, said Sarah. She placed the camera on a rock and set the timer. The friends stood together and smiled. Click. The photo captured their happy faces with the beautiful mountains behind them. As they walked back to their car, they talked about their favorite moments of the day. The waterfall was beautiful, said Sarah. The deer was amazing, said Tom. The storm was scary, but we stayed strong, said David. And we worked as a team, said Anna. That's the most important thing. They agreed that the trip had made their friendship even stronger. When they arrived at the car, they were tired but very happy. They promised to plan another adventure soon. The end.